Hi everyone, it's Edward with you, and I'm coming to you beneath the Duck Research Pier. Decided to take a drive south. Today, this week, we've had quite a bit of maritime news going on. We had 3 different vessels run aground on the Outer Banks. One of them was just solely a navigational error down at Ocracoke Inlet, and then the other 2 ran aground at Oregon Inlet, which is already a difficult navigational inlet to traverse. Anyway, they ran aground there in the fog, and from what I understand, they even hit each other in the process, 2 fishing vessels. I drove down to Oregon Inlet this morning, and I got to see one of them already on the side of the road on ramp 4 going to Oregon Inlet. The other one was in the process of being lifted onto a trailer to be removed. So as you can see, sometimes our shipwrecks, our modern day shipwrecks, hang out a long time, like the Ocean Pursuit, and sometimes they're gone within a day or two, and a lot of that depends on insurance, as you might imagine these days. Historically, they were just left alone. In fact, I'll show you in Pine Island here, just north, there's a steel pole that sticks out of the water. I haven't seen it as good as I've seen it today in years, so we really had a lot of beach cut down at these past few storms. But they used to call that the rocker arm, and I believe it's part of the rocker arm or push rod assembly of the engine of the vessel that ran aground there many, many years ago. There's a couple other exposed shipwrecks, and they're not shipwrecks that have recently washed up. They're just exposed where the sand has been cut down during these coastal storms that we have during the winter months. Totally normal. A lot of people talk about the metropolis. It is debatable whether the exposed shipwrecks near Food Line are part of the metropolis. That we really don't know. There is a sign on the road at Albacore Street and Highway 12 marking the metropolis, but the only reason that's really right there is because it's the closest public beach access. The old timers used to say that the metropolis occurred a couple miles further south. So, I don't know, a little bit of mystery to that. But it does kind of show times changing. Now ships are removed really quickly, typically, not always as we know, but historically no one had the means to do that and no one was paying for it. So they sat where they were. In fact, right by Food Line, there's a fishing trawler that came ashore, and part of it was salvaged when I was a kid. But once in a while, on a really low tide, you can still see some of the aluminum handrails will stick out of the ground. So it's just a fun day to kind of cruise around. It's really nice. It's 63 degrees right now, although it is supposed to drop by about 30 degrees by midnight. So we may be having freezing temperatures by morning. I'll let you go, and I hope you enjoy a couple of the views, a couple random things that washed up, a tire. Little known fact, I know I've talked too long, but there are artificial reefs off the coast made up of used tires. And so once in a while, some of those will break free and wash ashore. Have a great weekend.